remind you of someone?
And it goes a little something like
these days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
Good night. You trying to get down or you just trying to run your mouth? Oh, you just trying to run your mouth?
So it's been a minute since I have done a hair tutorial on this channel. So today I'm going to do another video. As you can see, I did some box braids and we have a color situation going on. For a while I've wanted to do like this kind of color combination, so I finally did it. Doesn't the color remind you of someone? Hi, I'm Beyonce.
Don't ever fix your lips to say that, bro.
So this video is basically me explaining just the color mixing process, how it was for me, if it was worth it, and maybe if you should do it, right? And the other half of this video will be me just styling my hair, giving you some ideas on how you can style your box braids. A lot of these styles, it may be common, some of them may not be common, but you can always take anything that you like, so you wouldn't just be wearing just a one or a bun or up and a down. The thing with braids is very versatile. You could do a lot with box braids, right? Let's get right into the video. Even though it's in a bun right now, it's actually way down to my what's this, my thighs. Yeah, so it's to my thighs, right? So it's really long. That's the vibe right now. I'm not feeling like, you know, mid-back length here. That's not my vibe right now. Like right now I just want it to be long, and if you agree, comment down below how long you like your braids, right? Because the trend right now is for it to be butt length, or to be waist length, or to be even knee length. Some people out here doing ankle length, like ankle, you know, to each his own, right? To achieve this look, I had to actually mix the colors because I couldn't find the colors that I wanted that already came pre-mixed and stuff like that. So I actually had to do some color mixing. I've seen color mixing on YouTube already with different people, and I was like, okay, maybe I should try this. If I can't find the color that I want, I'll just mix it, right?
Okay, so before I jump into my actual color mixing process, I'll just show you the colors that I use. So the blonde color is number 613, the other light color would be number 27, and the darker color would be number 30. So to color mix, all you have to do is just separate the hair and bring them back together. But what you want to do is put them in a totally different position where the color is not prominent. And this was difficult because I had to use my foot at a certain point because the hair was just so long. As I mentioned before, my braids are thigh length and it's actually 84 inches, so it's really long, which made the process actually even harder, because if it's shorter it would be easier. You wouldn't have to use your foot or anything, just, you know, pull it apart. But my arms weren't long enough, right? So I kept mixing, kept pulling them apart, bringing them back together again, and this took a really long period of time, and the color started to mix together. What I did, I went for a brush, right, because it started to get really tangled, and this brush helped to evenly distribute the hair as well as to detangle any of those clumps of hair, right? And that actually helped a lot. So definitely use a brush, and you see how smooth the hair gets. Yeah, that helps a lot. I kept on mixing, I kept on brushing, and the colors started to blend really well, but I still had some more mixing to do. Guys, say a prayer for this brush, because this brush really went through it. Like, yo, it was so tangled with hair, but all you have to do is just take a comb and brush it out, and it will come out really easy. This is an example of some hair that I lost. I actually lost a lot more even with this little bit of color mixing in this video. What I did was, when I took out one color out of the pack, I separated that in half. I did that with the other two colors, and then I mixed that, so it was half and then the other half. And I would say with each set I would have lost at least 1/4 hair of that set. So definitely prepare to lose some hair while color mixing.
It was okay. It was an okay experience. This is something that you have to know when you are color mixing braids, right? I knew that one, shedding. A lot of shedding actually happened. Not too crazy, but I knew that a lot of shedding would be taking place, right? Even with when you braid your hair on a regular basis, sometimes you will get some shedding. So like when you have to separate it, some hair might just, fall by the wayside, it might tangle up and stuff like that, and a lot of that actually happened when I was color mixing, right? So it was difficult because it was 3 different types of hair. I had to separate, one of the color in half, and then the other color in half, and then the other color in half, and then bring all 3 colors together and actually mix it together, right? It was a lot. And since it's longer, it's even more work, right? Because like I actually had to use my foot to separate the hair. Also, it will take a while for it to be evenly distributed. So you have to kind of, do this for a really long time. You have to actually take your time and go through the hair. It takes a longer period of time. So if you could kind of look a little closer, you'd see that some of the braids, some of the box braids would be louder than the other. For instance, there would be one braid like almost totally blonde, and then another braid you would see the color mixing a little more evenly distributed. That's because your girl was tired. Like I was like, after a while I was like, oh, okay, well, I done. And the thing with that is like, it's okay when you're doing this type of color mixing because the blonde and the light brown and the dark brown, it really comes together afterwards. And for this hair, it's okay if, some of the hair is not really mixed to perfection. I'm probably just saying that because, I get tired and I was like, whatever. But I think it came together really nicely. So I love it. It looks really nice. So basically, that was my little journey with color mixing. Should you do color mixing? I feel as though if you cannot find that color that is for you and you have a couple of hours trial, yeah, you can do color mixing. Just know you see the longer hair, that is way more work and there's way more tension on your hands and stuff like that. But I think that it's worth it because I really love how these braids turned out, right? I think this is the last time that I would be doing color mixing, to be honest. It takes a lot of time. It really turned out well, but I don't think that I would be doing it again. I feel as though it's really more for people who provide that service. It's really something for, braiders to be doing, right? I don't see, the average person who will just comb their hair at home just to randomly color mix, right? It's really for just people who provide a service. But I'm really happy that I actually tried and the experience was okay and the final product was even better. So okay, so let's do some styles.
Ain't another woman that can take your spotlight. If I wrote you a...
This is actually the first style. It's a bun. So it's actually not a usual bun where you just wrap around your hair. It's actually a plait and then you wrap it around your hair, right? So let me just show you.
Well, baby, I've been around.
Okay, so like it's actually a braid. I just really wrapped the braid around my hair.
It's my heart, but there's just one thing.
So I don't know if you guys are seeing this these days, but this style was actually a very, very early 2000s style. Styles come back all the time. That is something, that happens all the time in terms of fashion, in terms of hairstyles. It always tends to come back around, right? What am I talking about? It's the swoop. The swoop in the front, hair up, hair down, however it is, but you have a swoop in the front. So let's just jump right into it.
Don't give away my life, so don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. Now if I wrote you a love note, and made you smile at every word I wrote, what would you do? Would that make you wanna change your scene and wanna be the one on my team? Tell me, would you? See, what's the point in waiting anymore? Cause girl, I've never been more sure that baby it's you. This ring here represents my heart and everything that you've been waiting for. Just say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. My love. My love. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love. My love. My love. Ain't another woman that can take your spot, my love.
Where'd you go? Oh, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like horizon. With you tonight is on an island. Yeah. It's about time I'm waking up. The times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you feel said I couldn't miss your touch. I needed to distance myself from you. Oh, just to know you want you. So come close, I want you. Can I tell you something for what it's worth? If you have in this place on earth, I'll take you there. I'll take you. Show you something, give you more than words. If you have in this place on earth, I'll take you there. I'll take you there. Take you there. Won't you? Fill me up.
Hey, get your numbers out.
Okay guys, that was the end of this video. Let me know down in the comments which style you like the most, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you learned something about color mixing in the beginning, let me know and tell me if you would ever color mix. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.
These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah.